Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I want to talk about the Massive Droner by Catalyst Machine Works. I have here the 2.5-inch version of the Massive Droner. And it's a little bit complicated for a build. Everything's kind of small. All the electronics are pretty tight in there, but you should be able to get it to go. With a name like Massive Droner, you know this thing's going to be a lot of fun. I did show it to my girlfriend, and she had a response that, well, here's what she said.
Well, it seems kind of small.
All jokes aside, this thing really is a lot of fun. I encourage you to pick one up, either build one or buy one that's ready to go and have some fun. The instructions that came with it are excellent. The drawings are nice. They're CAD drawings. The build on this is pretty good. I have to admit, it's a little bit fiddly in some places, getting everything to go together, but it says in the instructions that I'm not allowed to complain. I'm leaving the full length of this frame assembly, although it is being fast forwarded, obviously, just in case you have any questions about the assembly. Like I said before, there are a few spots where it's kind of fiddly, and some of the techniques that I use here, maybe that'll help you. I hope so. The motors I used with this are DYS 1104 6500s, and they seem to work pretty well. The electronic stack I put in was the HGLRC. It's the 20x20, I forget exactly which model, but it came with a video transmitter, a 4-in-1 ESC, a flight controller, and then I put on it came with the camera that I used. I'm not real pleased with that camera. You could certainly upgrade to a run cam and then have better luck with that. The batteries I'm currently using are the RDQ series. I think it's race day quads. 550 milliamp hour 3S batteries, and this thing runs excellent on them. There's some flight footage at the end of this video for you to watch. I encourage you to check it out. With the batteries I'm using, the 550 milliamp batteries, I'm getting somewhere between 2 and 3 minutes of runtime when you're going pretty fast with it. I'm going to try maybe some bigger batteries, maybe some 800s, and see if it can carry that and be as much fun to fly. I'll let you know maybe in a later video. This is an example from one of the pages in the instruction manual. It's the type of drawings that you can expect in the whole manual. This ended up not being one of my best builds ever as far as the quality of putting the pieces together and soldering and all of that stuff. I kind of just wanted to get it together and have some fun with it. I'll probably disassemble this and use some of the techniques I use on my larger quads to clean up the build later on. Here's some flight footage of me playing around with this at a local football field. I don't know why the flashing is occurring. I was not seeing that in my screen. It's something about the DVR on my Amway Commander goggles. But I decided to use this footage anyway just to show you just how fast this little thing goes. I was getting 61.2 miles per hour through the football gates there. After I was reviewing the footage from the football field, I decided to fly this around my house a little bit. I'm on about a half acre. This might be a little fast for the small, it's for a small lot like this, but I was able to control it pretty well. It's so maneuverable. I did crank up the VTX to 200 milliwatts on this instead of the 25 that I was recording. Hopefully, I was hoping that the flashing would go away, but it's still there. I still don't know why it's doing it. Perhaps a capacitor. I don't have a capacitor on the over the battery yet, so perhaps that would help. As always, I appreciate you joining me on my RC adventure here with the quadcopters and the drones and everything else, all the other silliness that I do. I hope you come back for some other videos. I'll see you next time. Take care.